he was a good guy. He was nice.
Yeah.
Just a Republican ass, but beyond that.
Some of the best pictures I think I've made, and I wouldn't say that that was one of them, but...
I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not. The catchphrase defined an era. The pratfalls made audiences gasp. The deadpan delivery killed every time. Chase became Saturday Night Live's first breakout star in 1975.
Good evening. I'm God, and here's the news.
Then he left for Hollywood after just one season. The move seemed insane. It proved genius. Chase conquered the 1980s. Clark Griswold stumbles through family vacations. Ty Webb floating through Caddyshack with Zen wisdom. Fletch outwitting everyone with perfect sarcasm. Physical comedy met aloof wit. The combination felt revolutionary. Chase acknowledged his influences openly. Ernie Kovacs taught him visual experimentation. Art Carney showed him physical humor could be elegant. Monty Python proved absurdism belonged in mainstream comedy. The films Chase loves reveal his comic DNA.
I like him very much. When I say our age, of course, I mean my age.
You mean our combined age?
Silent cinema, screwball classics, surreal masterworks. Each taught him something about timing, about the body as an instrument, about how comedy can be both silly and sophisticated. 10 films that built the comedian who made falling down an art form. 10. Modern Times, 1936. Charlie Chaplin's final silent film attacks, Industrial Capitalism. The tramp becomes a factory worker. Machines devour humanity. Assembly lines turn humans into cogs. Chaplin makes social commentary hilarious through pure physicality. The feeding machine sequence remains comedy perfection. No dialogue, just movement, just timing, just Chaplin's body telling the story.
Which is kind of funny, really.
Yeah, he was enjoying seeing the fruits of his labor.
Chase studied Chaplin obsessively. Physical comedy is high art. Every gesture is precise. Every fall is calculated. The tramp's grace amid chaos inspired Chase's own pratfalls. Those opening credits tumbled on SNL, pure Chaplin influence. The elegance in clumsiness. The dignity in disaster. Modern Times proved sound wasn't necessary. The body communicates everything. Chaplin roller skating blindfolded near a broken railing. Chase falling down everything on Weekend Update. Same DNA, different decades. Both understood physical comedy requires absolute control. The illusion of an accident demands perfect choreography. 9. The Honeymooners, 1955 to 1956. Jackie Gleason's sitcom revolutionized television comedy. Ralph Cramden schemes endlessly. Alice deflates him constantly.
Oh, I'm just trying to be the kind of woman you admire, Ralph.
What do you mean, the kind of woman I admire?
Ed Norton befuddles everyone beautifully. But Chase focused on Art Carney. Norton's physical choices fascinated him completely. Chase admitted the Honeymooners majorly affected his performance. Carney was incredibly physical. The way Norton entered rooms, how he signed documents with elaborate flourishes, the pool shooting stance that became iconic. Every movement told jokes. Chase recognized a kindred spirit. I'm totally a physical comic, he said. That's what I'm best at.
The fact is, since I love making them, active making them, the production.
Carney made physical comedy look effortless, natural, like he simply moved differently than normal humans. Chase adopted this approach. His Weekend Update falls seemed accidental. His Clark Griswold stumbles felt genuine. The technique came from Carney. Make it look easy. Make it look real. 8. Bringing Up Baby, 1938. Howard Hawks crafts screwball perfection. Cary Grant plays uptight paleontologist David Huxley.
Now, it isn't that I don't like you, Susan, because, after all, in moments of quiet, I'm strangely drawn toward you, but...
Katharine Hepburn plays wealthy chaos agent Susan Vance. She steals his dinosaur bone. She involves him with her leopard named Baby. His life implodes spectacularly. Hawks shoot the mayhem at breakneck speed. Chase absorbed Hawks' lessons about sophisticated absurdity. Ridiculous situations played completely straight. Grant's exasperation feels authentic. His dignity crumbles incrementally. Chase built his career on this template. The straight man is surrounded by insanity. Clark Griswold, trying to maintain composure while everything explodes. The more serious he becomes, the funnier it plays. The film's pace influenced Chase's timing. Hawks cut fast. Characters talk over each other. Chaos compounds exponentially. Chase brought this energy to SNL sketches, to Caddyshack's improvisational madness. Speed amplifies comedy. Grant taught Chase that physical comedy works better in nice clothes.
He knew where the cameras should be, and he knew what to do.
And let you guys take it from there.
Sure, yeah.
Dignity destroyed is funnier than chaos expected. A man in a tuxedo falling into a pool beats a clown slipping on a banana peel. Chase always played wealthy or professional characters destroying themselves. Bringing up Baby showed him why. 7. Duck Soup, 1933. The Marx Brothers unleash anarchy on fictional Fredonia. Groucho plays dictator Rufus T. Firefly. Chico and Harpo play spies. Margaret Dumont plays a wealthy widow. Logic dies. Chaos reigns.
What do I do with the card?
You can keep it. I've got 51 left. Now, what were you saying?
As chairwoman of the reception committee.
The mirror sequence remains comedy's greatest visual gag. Groucho and Harpo pretending to be each other's reflection. Perfect synchronization. Perfect absurdity. Chase loved the Marx Brothers' contempt for sense, their refusal to honor reality. Groucho's verbal gymnastics, Harpo's silent mayhem, Chico's nonsensical schemes. Together, they demolished every convention. Chase carried this spirit to SNL. His Gerald Ford impressions ignored accuracy. Ford was athletic. Chase made him a stumbling disaster. Truth mattered less than laughs.
Too many people, too many presents. I mean, to see, 4 and a 6-year-old.
Duck Soup taught Chase that comedy needs no justification. Why is this happening? Because it's funny, period. The film's surrealism influenced Chase's Ernie Kovacs-inspired SNL experiments. Visual jokes that made no narrative sense, existed purely for the gag. The Marx Brothers also showed Chase how to maintain cool while surrounded by madness. Groucho stays detached, unimpressed, sarcastic. Chase adopted this pose. His aloof wit cuts through chaos. 6. Dr. Strangelove, 1964. Stanley Kubrick makes the nuclear apocalypse hilarious. Peter Sellers plays 3 roles: the president, the British officer, the titular doctor. Each character is completely distinct.
Hello? Hello, Dimitri.
George C. Scott plays General Buck Turgidson with manic energy. The war room becomes an absurdist theater. Kubrick shoots nightmares as comedy. Chase appreciated Kubrick's tonal daring, playing global annihilation straight but absurd simultaneously. The film never winks, never acknowledges its comedy. Characters take everything deadly seriously. That's what makes it hilarious. Chase learned this approach. Play everything real. Let the situation generate laughs. The film's satirical edge influenced Chase's political humor on Weekend Update, mocking power through understatement, making authority figures look foolish through their own logic. Kubrick proved dark comedy could be mainstream, that audiences embrace uncomfortable laughter. Chase carried this lesson throughout his career. Comedy works best when it risks something. 5. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. Terry Gilliam and Terry Jones direct Python's medieval masterpiece. King Arthur searches for the Holy Grail, encounters killer rabbits, argumentative knights, French taunters. Absurdity compounds beautifully. The budget shows. The genius shines through. Coconut halves replace horses. The anachronisms multiply deliberately.
What manner of man are you that can summon up fire without flint or tinder?
Chase met Lorne Michaels standing in line for this film's premiere. They bonded immediately. Chase did pratfalls entertaining fellow moviegoers. Michaels laughed, hired him for SNL eventually. The movie literally changed Chase's life. Python's influence on SNL runs deep. The surrealism, the willingness to abandon sketches mid-scene, self-awareness. Chase brought Python's anarchic spirit to Weekend Update, to his sketch work, making fun of the medium itself. The film taught Chase that comedy needs no traditional structure. Holy Grail ends abruptly. Cops arrest everyone. No climax, no resolution, just stopping. SNL adopted this approach. Sketches could just end. Chase learned audiences accept anything if it's funny enough. Python also validated Chase's instinct toward intelligent absurdity. You could be smart and silly simultaneously. Reference philosophy while being childish. Chase's entire career balances this tension. 4. The Graduate, 1967. Mike Nichols captures generational alienation. Dustin Hoffman plays Benjamin Braddock, recent college graduate. Drifting aimlessly, seduced by Mrs. Robinson. Falls for her daughter Elaine. The setup sounds like comedy. Nichols plays it as an existential crisis. Simon and Garfunkel's music underscores the emptiness.
Then you better stop believing me.
I just don't believe you would do that.
Try me.
Benjamin floats in pools, trapped in plastic, suffocating in privilege. Chase connected with Benjamin's detachment, the wealthy, aimless protagonist, the bemused observer of his own life. Chase built his screen persona on this template. Characters who seem uninvolved in their own stories. Ty Webb barely cares about golf. Fletch seems amused by his own investigations. The Graduate codified this archetype. Nichols's visual storytelling influenced Chase's understanding of cinematic comedy. The underwater sequences, the framing through doorways and windows, Benjamin constantly separated from action. Chase adopted this visual detachment. His characters often seem to watch themselves from outside. 3. The Apartment, 1960. Billy Wilder crafts perfect bittersweet comedy. Jack Lemmon plays C.C. Baxter, insurance clerk lending his apartment to executives for affairs.
Miss... Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Shirley MacLaine plays elevator operator Fran Kubelik. Baxter's boss uses him. Wilder makes corporate exploitation romantic, then devastating. The comedy turns dark, then hope, then dark again. Chase studied Lemmon intensely. The everyman quality. The ability to be pathetic and dignified simultaneously. Lemmon makes weakness compelling. Chase applied this to Clark Griswold, a man trying so hard, failing so completely, remaining sympathetic throughout. Lemmon pioneered this character type. 2. Caddyshack, 1980. Harold Ramis directs controlled chaos. Chase plays Ty Webb, Zen golf guru. Bill Murray plays Carl Spackler, deranged groundskeeper. Rodney Dangerfield plays Al Chervik, nouveau riche chaos agent. The film barely has plot, just comic energy. Ramis lets everyone improvise. Magic happens. This film matters personally. Chase's breakthrough movie role.
Give me a ruling on this?
Sit down, come on.
No, I don't want to stick to anything in here.
Ty Webb defined his screen persona completely. The aloof cool, the deadpan wisdom. Be the ball. Chase plays enlightenment as a joke. Ty seems above everything, including the movie he's in. The performance influenced every role afterward. Caddyshack taught Chase about improvisation's power. The best lines came from nowhere. Murray's Cinderella story monologue, completely improvised. Chase and Murray's late-night golf scene, unscripted perfection. Ramis trusted his actors. Let them play. Chase learned loose filmmaking can produce tight comedy. 1. Sullivan's Travels. 1941. Preston Sturges creates comedy about comedy itself. Joel McCrea plays John Sullivan. Wealthy directors making shallow comedies. He wants to make serious, socially conscious art. Goes undercover as a hobo. Discovers poverty. Suffers tragedy. Learn harsh truth.
From me you haven't. Not from you, Sully, that's true. Not with pictures like So Long Sarong, Hey Hey in the Hayloft.
Comedy matters more than message. People need laughter, especially those who suffer most. This film tops Chase's list because it justifies his career. Sullivan's Travels argues comedy isn't lesser, it's essential. Chase faced criticism throughout his career. Too silly, too broad, not serious enough. Sturges answers these charges definitively. Making people laugh matters, period. Sturges also taught Chase about tonal balance. Sullivan's Travels starts light, becomes genuinely dark. Prison sequences aren't funny, then comedy returns, but changed. Deeper. Chase's best work follows this pattern. Vacation starts fun, becomes increasingly desperate, ends with complicated grace. Sullivan's Travels remains comedy's greatest defense, its greatest statement. Chase carried its message his entire career. 10 films that shaped Chevy Chase's revolutionary comedy. From Chaplin's grace to Sturgis's purpose. Physical mastery meets philosophical depth. Each taught him comedy matters. That falling down can be art. That laughter justifies itself. Which of these films changed your understanding of comedy? Subscribe for more deep dives into comedy legends.